Lots of HOAs have questions about recycling. We're going to talk about what definitely should go in the bin when it comes to recycling in Dakota County and what definitely should not. Elizabeth Logas from Dakota County next on the HOA Leadership Network. All right, Elizabeth Logas from Dakota County, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So we're here in Eagan. Elizabeth, you just talked to our group, our chapter meeting here. You talked a lot about what should go in the bins and what shouldn't. What are some things that definitely are no's that HOAs should know about that shouldn't go in recycling?
I love this question. The most important no that shouldn't go in the recycling is plastic bags. And this is something that we see in the recycling often because it's so convenient to put our recycling in a plastic bag, tie it up, and throw it in the recycling bin. But something a lot of folks don't know or realize is that those thin plastic bags really gum up the machines at our recycling sorting facilities, causing those facilities to have to shut down multiple times a day just to cut those bags out of their machines. So really important for us to keep those plastic bags out of our recycling. Something that we like to say at Dakota County is keep it loose. So when possible, just put your recycling into an unlined recycling bin and dump that into your dumpster or your recycling container so that you don't even need a plastic bag. But if folks do need a plastic bag, they can just rip it open, dump that into their recycling container, and then throw that plastic bag into the trash or collect those for recycling at a specific plastic bag drop-off site.
I know one of the things people often have confusion about what to throw away includes Christmas lights. Christmas lights are a definite no.
Christmas lights are a definite no. Christmas lights are what we call a tangler. So anything that is wires or is long or stringy is another thing that can really get caught in the equipment at these recycling facilities, just like those plastic bags. So that's another thing that's really important to keep separate from our recycling. Dakota County runs special collection events around the holidays so that we can actually recycle those Christmas lights. They go to special recycling places. They can't just go in with our mixed recycling, but it is really great and feels good to get those recycling lights actually recycled. So you can look for more information about those around the holidays like November, December, and bring those to a county facility for drop off if you have lights that aren't working.
Now, during your presentation, you said something very interesting. You said, when in doubt, throw it out. What do you mean by that?
Well, a lot of folks feel really good about recycling, and we should feel good about recycling because it's good for the environment, it saves energy, it's great for the economy to recycle. But we want to make sure that what we're putting in the recycling bin is actually recyclable. We don't want trash going to the recycling facilities because it takes more time for them to sort that out, and it's more expensive for them to spend all of their time sorting trash out of the recycling, which means that we end up paying more in our recycling bills. So we say when in doubt, throw it out, because we want folks to feel really empowered to only put things they know are recyclable in the recycling bin, and otherwise say it's okay to put things in the trash if you're not positive that it is actually recyclable.
Now, it sounds like from your presentation, it varies from county to county. So there are some things that are allowed in some counties and not allowed in others. In Dakota County, what's a good way for a resident to really understand what they can and can't recycle?
Yeah, Dakota County has a short list of recyclable materials. So that includes things like paper, cardboard, plastics, glass, and metal cans. So if you have one of those items, you don't have to overthink it. You can just put that into the recycling bin. And if you're not sure, there's a lot of resources on Dakota County's webpage that folks can look up. So we have a really great search engine right on our website that you can just type an item into, and it will tell you if it's recyclable or not. If it can't go in your recycling bin, it'll even give you options of other ways to dispose of that item or reuse that item. So for people who are really motivated, they can go online and learn more information.
So of all the trash in the nation, what percentage approximately is getting recycled?
Yeah, so in the nation, about 30 to 40% of trash of waste is recycled. And in Dakota County, we're looking at more like 40 to 50%, so we're ahead of the curve.
Okay, excellent. Any other words of advice, especially for an HOA, which typically have multifamilies, large numbers of people, lots of trash being generated? What would you say to an HOA board, how they could maybe get involved and get the word out to their residents on what to do properly?
I would just put in a plug for Dakota County's multifamily recycling program. So in Dakota County, we have funds set aside to help support recycling at multifamily properties. Properties can get up to $10,000 in resources. That includes education, it includes signage and labels for recycling bins, and it also includes recycling bins or trash bins themselves to make sure that properties have the infrastructure to make it really easy for residents to recycle. So if they need anything to help their residents recycle, they can reach out to me. They can go onto our multifamily webpage on our Dakota County website and learn more about what resources are available. But we're always happy to work with individual properties on finding solutions that actually work for them.
Okay, and of course, if you live in a different county, they can check with their particular county for a similar program.
Absolutely, yes. So the metro counties all have similar programs, and so it doesn't matter which county you live in. Check out your county website and they'll have more information.
Okay, so don't get buried in recycling, just do it right and life will be good, right?
That's
Elizabeth Logas from Dakota County, thank you for joining us. Make sure you join the HOA Leadership Network. Stay in touch with HOA issues and topics by going to our website and joining for free. I'm Mark Foster. Have a great day.